Hello again, everyone. My name is Dale DuFay. Here's Mary the Magnificent. How you doing, Mary Hall?
I'm doing good. Good morning, everybody.
All
You having
right.
a good day?
Yeah, we had a lot of rain last night. Boy, this terrible, not terrible, but real big storms all night.
Thunder all night.
But at least the yard didn't flood. There's a lot of flooding all over the neighborhood, but our yard looks okay. But there's like some out in the driveway there, the neighbor's driveway. We call that Lake Dotson because the owner of the property is Charlie Dotson. So we call it Lake Dotson. It's
We have
only
a name for everything around
it's
here.
only a periodic lake, but it is there. But anyway, we're moving along on all the bedding, the tape. We got all the flat walls done and the inside corners, all the vertical inside corners. The only thing left is the ceiling inside corners throughout the entire unit. And that's almost 300 feet. We discovered we have like 3,200 square feet of drywall here, so it's going to take, in fact, later after this video, we're going to pick up the rest of the topping mud. We use the blue buckets for the topping mud. It's called +3, and then the green buckets to set bed the tape. And there's a reason for that. And if you look at some of the demonstration videos, it explains why. So we're going to bed the tape on the upper inside corners. I'm going to have Mary second coat all these nail holes, which there's over 500 of them. So she'll be busy doing that while I'm bedding the tape on the upper corners. But yesterday I uploaded a video demonstration on how to bed tape on the inside corners. This is the only one we have to do yet on the wall because I need a narrower 2-inch knife, which I'm going to pick up today. So, and then we're going to hold off on this wall until the plumbing gets here. And I just talked to the guy who's going to do it, and he said he might have a chance to get started on that today.
Woo-hoo.
So that's awesome. And we're using that flex pipe, and he's got all the tools and everything. But again, we're going through here and just look at the progress. We got all the inside corner. Yesterday I did these, so they're all still a little wet. And the reason I do all the vertical ones first and so it sets and I can able to do the horizontal ones afterwards, because otherwise if you try to do them at the same time it pulls the tape away on what you did previously, so you have to be real careful. So do it kind of systematically and it works out real well. But everywhere's done, even in the closets here, except for the ceiling, of course. And in the ceiling I can only do 2 sides at one time, the opposing side, and do that and let it set and then do the other, these sides. So there's, it's working out good, and because the job's kind of pretty large, it works out great because it gets time to set up. So it's gonna be fun, and once the tape's bedded, then we apply 2 more coats of topping on top of that. That goes much faster than bedding the tape. Bedding the tape takes time. In fact, if you look at the demonstration video on the bedding the inside corner, it's literally like a 10-minute video. So essentially each inside corner takes 10 minutes, and there's 24 of them in this unit. So do the math.
It adds up.
It adds up. And then use all this again. Use this green mud. First we used the Easy Sand 20 for all the backfilling. Then we use this all-purpose in the green bucket to bed the tape. And then the reason being is because it shrinks and helps to draw the tape into the drywall flat. So that's why we use the green bucket for taping. And then we'll use the blue buckets, which we're going to get later, for the topping. But everything's done again except for all the ceilings, and they're all backfilled, ready to go. And a lot of that's going to be done today. We were able to get a air conditioner from H1 that we weren't using. We're going to set it up in this room because we're going to make sure that the air is very dry in here, because we're going to be adding a lot of humidity when we start topping this. In fact, bedding the tape adds a lot of humidity too. So we have to keep it dry in here as much as possible. So that should help a lot, because the one in the living room's working real well, but it doesn't get back here that easily. We have a fan going, but still that doesn't quite dry the air up back here as much as it should.
Then the next step is all of the
Trim.
trim and stuff, but
Yeah.
we gotta, what is it that we had, a chop box?
Yeah, we need
Our chop box
yeah,
went
we're
out,
gonna
so now we gotta
we gotta buy one.
figure out how to get one.
Yeah, we're trying to. We're hoping that that somehow one will come through. Maybe if we get some, if you care to donate to Mary's channel. I don't have the links on my channel. I did on the demonstration one I uploaded yesterday. I have my PayPal link, but any donations would be greatly appreciated to help us along on this project. That would be great. So, but Mary will have all the links in the description box and below the video for donations. Anything would help. It'd be great. So, but that's going to be, after all the topping, mud, probably 2, maybe 3 coats in some areas of topping mud throughout. And then we have to let it dry real good, and then we have to sand it, and then we'll put the woodwork up even before we paint. And there's a reason for that too, which we'll get into at that time. A lot of people like to pre-paint. Well, we're going to get primed, everything primed and all that, all the woodwork. But that's exciting to know that the woodwork is going to be the next phase after all the drywall's done.
Closer and closer.
Yeah, closer and closer. I mean, I even told the landlord today that this morning that we're going to be moving in September 1st, regardless of where we are here. I'm pretty certain it'll be, the last thing we're going to do is the floor. So I'm pretty certain that we'll be in pretty good shape at that time. I'm pretty confident because we have 30 days, so that'll be really, significant. But this is the only AC we got going now. In fact, it's not on because it's relatively cool here in southwest Michigan.
Yep.
Because there's a cold front coming through so that means we'll get some Canadian air and it'll be hot and dry. It'll be drier too. The humidity won't be so bad.
Right.
So that'll be great. So anyway, that's where we're at this point. And right now we're gonna, after this video, we're gonna go to Menards and get the rest of the topping mud. And I'm going to get Mary. Mary needs to get herself a drywall knife because I only have one set, and then so she can start doing all.
He don't want to share his.
Oh no.
He's stingy.
Well, I only got one set. I have a 6-inch one, a 10-inch one, and a 12-inch one. But she needs. I only have one 6-inch knife, and we need to get her a 6-inch knife to do all these nail holes and everything. So that'll be a fun job. She used to do drywall herself, so she has a lot of experience on it. So she knows. I don't have to tell her how to do it. She already knows how. In fact, she was giving me some pointers. She says, we used to do it this way and that way when we were hanging it. So I was teasing her all day while we were hanging and stuff. Is this the way you guys did it? Oh, and also we did these mud-in outside corners. These corners I should have shown you, but these corners actually have like metal right here and then tape attached to them on each side. So you literally mud these in. That's really cool. And I use that that Durabond 20 for that. And you can still see it's kind of wet. It still needs to dry a little more. But these corners are awesome. So these are in as well. And they're going to need a couple more coats. Well, it's probably 3 more coats on them. Because I like to make the outside corners really nice, so so they don't we don't want it to belly in like this, just to be nice and flat. And I'm going to use a 12-inch knife. Right now, that's only like 6 inches of mud on it, but when it's done, it'll be out to here and real flat. So there's only 4 corners, outside corners, but there's 24 inside corners, and there's 300 feet of ceiling inside corner that has to be done, and then we have about 50 feet of tape left, and we have to get another 250-foot roll. So that's a lot of taping, I'll tell you that.
Yep.
It took us like what, 3 days just to get all this taping done to where it's at this point. But like I said, once bedding the tape is what takes a lot of time, and applying the additional coats over the tape is a lot faster. So looking forward to getting to that point, which would probably be Monday, I'm thinking. So, but anyway, that's just catching up and seeing where we're at. Is there anything else you want to say, Mary?
just want to say thank you guys. I love you guys, and I tried to get some videos uploaded, and I tried to get to the comments yesterday, and I hope I got to them all. And I love you guys, and I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and thank you for all your donations, and the links will be in the description. I love you guys.
I'm sure they love you too, Mary. So with that, we thank you for watching, and we'll talk at you later. Love you.